going on, Jerome's? So the Vikings signed wide receiver Trent Sherfield on Thursday evening. And so I was going to do a video, except spending time with my kids. I hear they're very nice people. It's been a busy week. But then I was going to do it Friday, and then all the craziness of Kwesi, that make me Kwesi, doing the damn thing and getting back into the first round, 2 first-round picks, ammo to trade up for quarterback in the future. Sort of forgot. So now we're, in corporate speak, now we're circling back. Alec Lewis, The Athletic. The Vikings have agreed to terms with wide receiver Trent Sherfield. Sources say it's a 1-year deal worth $1.79 million. So that's pretty decently above league minimum for a player of Sherfield's experience. So the Vikings obviously like what they see. So let's talk about Sherfield today. Background: 28 years young, 6'1", 205. Was a 2018 UDFA. Back in the day. Out of Vanderbilt. Go Commodores. Also, so. Is there any other college team that's mascot is a military rank? I mean, well, the Washington Generals, but that doesn't count. Privates, no. Chargers, no. Chiefs? Well, technically the Chiefs are not about Navy Chiefs, but doesn't matter. So he spent 3 years with Arizona initially and made the squad and did some decent things with the Cardinals for a couple of years, mainly on special teams, and then bounced around. So he's going on a bit of a sojourn. So 2021, San Francisco, 2022, Dolphins, last year with the Bills, and now with the Vikings. So he's been on 5 teams in 5 seasons, 95 games, 10 starts. So you could say, sure, how good can this guy be that he's bounced around the league this much? But also you could look at it like, hey, this guy is a wide receiver 4 or 5. He's a fringe roster guy. He's a special teamer, and he keeps getting work. So obviously he's doing something right there. Only 78 catches, 930 yards, 5 touchdowns on 141 career targets over 6 seasons. And that's what Justin Jefferson gets in like a half against the Lions. No big deal. Last year with the Bills, 11 for 86 and a touchdown. And he has been a core special teamer throughout his career. 1,087 special team snaps over those 6 seasons, 23 special teams tackles as well. So he is a solid all-around wide receiver and a guy that can certainly compete in the third phase. It's something that's going to be great for Coach Hatt. He's a solid route runner, has some speed, 4.5 40, 8.89 RAS when he's coming out of Vandy. Also good downfield blocker. That's very noteworthy about his game, and also, like we said, can be that guy for Coach Daniels. In terms of wide receiver depth, so I mean, the Vikings wide receiver room is sort of stacked. But you got Addison, you got Justin friggin' Jefferson. Powell is back on a 1-year deal. You love to see that. N'Keal Harry, who was picked up last year, has got some size because Drake May needs a tall receiver. Well, we'll see if he actually gets into the mix as that big physical X on the outside. Jalen Speedy Naylor, all the potential in the world, but quoting Zimmer, can't make the club in the tub. Tristan Jackson had himself some moments last year, caught a touchdown in the Atlanta game. You got Lucky Thayer, Malik Knowles, who got dinged up last year, could be in the return game. Oh, so Sherfield, he plays special teams, except he's not a return guy, either kick or punt. So no. And then Dylan Baldwin. So the Vikings, I think now with the re-signing of Powell and Sherfield, I think that KJ is probably gone for sure. And also, hey, if he signs somewhere for a little bit of money, maybe the Vikings can move up with those comp picks. So we'll see what happens. But overall, I mean, Sherfield, it's one of those signings that just like sort of flies under the radar. But as we said before, it's the guys at the bottom of the roster, the guys that are grinding and churning, playing special teams, getting whatever they can. It's those guys that help keep the foundation together. And Sherfield, everywhere that he's gone, he's gotten onto the field, mainly on special teams. But he's been a spot starter as well and put up some decent numbers when asked to. So I think the Vikings got themselves a pretty damn good reserve receiver, as well as a guy who can definitely get after in the third phase as well. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings signed wide receiver Trent Sherfield. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.